The state is expected to challenge the conclusion of a High Court judge regarding his decision to award a man $0.4 million in damages for breaches to his constitutional rights. The update was given by National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hinds one day after Ronaldo Maraj won a landmark case. In his judgment, Justice Robin Mohammed agreed that Mr. Maraj should be allowed an opportunity to become a police officer despite lacking the required height to enlist in the service.
The police service having that line, the court finds that it is discriminatory to observe that line. But fortunately, the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago provides for appeals, and I am advised by the lawyers who have conducted this matter on behalf of the state that we are in contemplation of an appeal, so the dust on that matter for our part has not settled as yet.
However, Minister Hinds admitted that there were some controversial areas in the law. He pointed out that the height requirement was first enacted into law in 1938 and reaffirmed in 1971.
And in 2007, we did massive rearrangements to the regulation. This court is holding that it is not what we call, in accordance with Section 6 of the Constitution, saved law. If it was saved, then it remains as it was prior to independence. I understand from the lawyers that another court had found that those regulations are protected by that Section 6 and is saved law. So
the National Security Minister also took a jab at the number of guns that have recently fallen into the hands of criminals. The latest incident being a police officer that was shot at a bar in Couva and had his gun taken. Mr. Hinds noted that it is what the National Security Council has always been concerned about.
Illegal guns are in themselves a major problem for Trinidad and Tobago. And there are many instances, as the Commissioner have pointed out, where legal firearms have been converted to illegal use. They can end up in illegal hands.
He said that it is for that reason administrations have usually held a restrictive policy on the distribution of firearms over the decades.
It is for that reason that I and others would have been condemnatory of the more liberalist approach that has been promulgated by some in this society.
However, Minister Hinds agreed that discussions around the accessibility of legal firearms would be an ongoing discussion in the public and private sphere.